What happens to bank accounts when guardianship ends? Have you ever wondered what happens to bank accounts when guardianship comes to an end? This is an important topic for families and caregivers. Let's break it down so you can understand the process clearly. First, it is essential to know that there are two types of guardianship. Guardianship of the estate focuses on managing financial matters, including bank accounts. On the other hand, guardianship of the person deals with personal and medical decisions and does not involve financial management directly. When guardianship ends, it can happen in a few different ways. For instance, a guardianship may end automatically when the ward reaches the age of majority, which is usually 18 years old. It can also end due to the ward's death, adoption, marriage, military service, or emancipation. Additionally, a court can issue an order to terminate the guardianship for other reasons. Now, let's talk about what happens to the bank accounts when guardianship of the estate ends. The guardian must finalize their management of the ward's financial affairs. This includes preparing and filing a final account with the court. This account details all financial transactions made during the guardianship period. After filing the final account, the guardian must distribute any remaining funds and assets in the bank accounts. If the ward is alive and capable, the funds go back to them. If the ward has passed away, the funds go to the ward's personal representative or heirs. Once the court approves the final accounting, the guardian can close the guardianship estate account. It is important to note that the guardian cannot access or control the bank accounts after the guardianship ends without proper legal authority. During the guardianship, funds in these accounts are under court supervision. This means that withdrawals or uses of the funds requiring court approval. After the guardianship is terminated, any access to these funds must follow the court's final order and applicable probate or estate laws. If the ward has died, the bank accounts become part of the estate and will be managed through probate or other estate administration processes. For guardians and families, it is wise to settle all financial matters promptly after the termination of guardianship. If the ward is now capable, control of the bank accounts should be returned to them. If the ward has passed away or is incapacitated without a guardian, the estate's personal representative or executor will take over managing the accounts. In some cases, simplified probate procedures may apply if the estate is small. However, court approval is still necessary to close guardianship accounts. When guardianship ends, the guardian must close out the financial affairs by filing a final accounting and distributing funds according to the court's instructions. The bank accounts are either returned to the ward, transferred to the estate's representative, or managed under probate law. The guardian's authority over the accounts ceases with the termination of guardianship.